Here's a question for you. What is the meaning of productivity to you? For me personally, it is doing whatever that is making my future self think good about me. That is, his past self. For you, it can be working 12 hours a day or studying 12 hours a day and squeezing every last minute of the day. Last year, I entered this coaching for this exam called JEE, and if you don't know about it, it is like the American entrance exam for the MITs. So it is a pretty big deal, right? But I never took it seriously. I enjoyed my life whole year, but not in the sense that you might think. I enjoyed it by fighting my friend in the bathroom of our coaching while my fun-sized girlfriend was waiting for me outside. And that was my definition of enjoyment the whole year. I was offline the whole year. I never used social media, and I never used those bullshit apps that the teenagers of this age currently use. The end of the year, I still got more percentile than 90% of my classmates. I got 84 percentile, and percentile basically means how many people are you ahead from. And 84 percentile means I was ahead from 84% of the people who gave that exam in my whole country. Like, think about that. And 84 percentile is not that much considering that exam, but I never took it seriously. So I think it is pretty good, and if I took it seriously this year, I would pretty much crack it. So here's how you can achieve that as well. How can you study less but achieve more marks in less time? Imagine you have only 2 water taps in your house and it is connected to the same water tank. And when you turn on one tap, the water flow is pretty good, it is pretty decent. But when you turn on the another tap as well, the water flow will be divided and will be a lot lesser, right? And if you have several taps in your house, the flow will be significantly reduced, right? So if the water tank is your attention span / focus and the water taps are your distractions, then ask yourself this question: how many water taps you have in your mind? And this pretty much determines your success rate in the upcoming exam. If you have too many water taps, then you are simply not going to make it because you are too distracted for the exam. Your mind simply does not have the enough resources to ace that exam or focus properly and remember those things that are needed for that exam. And it is a simple fact. So the number one step would be eliminating your water taps or distractions. So I got that 84th percentile without even trying because I simply had no distractions at all. I never used social media. I never used the basic things that is considered to be required by this generation. That is having social media, going to parties, doing drugs and all that bullshit, right? I simply have the free mindset and the resources required for my brain to ace that exam. And if you can eliminate distractions in your life, then trust me, you are ahead of 90% of the people, because if 90% of people are going backwards, then you can do one thing, that is going forward, right? So if you not taking action is a step forward too. So stop doing those bad habits and eliminate all the distractions and you will be ahead of 90% of the people. The second step would be understanding your exam. You have to have the mindset that they can't anything except your syllabus. So you have to do the previous year papers because the same questions are going to get repeated, but with a little slight variation, right? So instead of doing this whole goddamn book, I just understand the concepts and spam the PYQs endlessly, and that gets me around 80% of the result.
PYQ, and more PYQs. A lot of PYQs. And I've done it all. Like, you could just see, I've literally done it all.
And of course, to understand theory, you have to have a better focus. So pay attention to your teacher rather than paying attention to your crush in the classroom. And to pay attention to your teacher, you have to have a great focus. And to increase your focus, you can check out my other video, but I'll just cover it as a third step in here, like a little bit of information for you. The third step would be either eliminating the media or just creating a vision that helps you to just see your teacher. So either you can go on a full dopamine detox and just make your brain so bored that it is finding the teacher's conversation so interesting, or just squint your eyes and focus on the teacher. That will make you pretty weird, but it will help your focus drastically improve. And if you need a full dopamine detox guide, you can comment DD in the comment section and I will make it. And until then, bye.